F9, Speedzone, both Cobras. You asked for them in the comments when I recorded Speedzone, so we're now going to do a little comparison of these two last year's or 2 years ago compared to this year's. Let's see what the Speedzone does over the King F9. Let's get stuck in. Right, before the test begins, if you want to see more tests like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button down there. It's free, you hit that, you get notifications. As long as you've got that bell icon rung of each video we post daily, from reviews to tests to course vlogs, everything golf. Let's get back to the video. Right, let's start with some cosmetics to begin. I would say the Speedzone for me looks nicer. I prefer the look of it. It's cleaner on top. Both have the switchable weights as well. System that hasn't really changed, and the changeable neck. Tech-wise, very, very similar. Weight a little bit further and deeper back, possibly in Speedzone, through that saving with the carbon design being wrapped around. And I do prefer, like I say, the cleanness of the look. And then you got the completely different lineup line on the top as well. So we've lost the Cobra and gone to this little C with a King's kind of crown on top. Both have Arcos in the top as well. So let's hit some, see if the sounds and feels are any different. We're going to start banging them down a range, and then I'm going to see if I can actually hit fairway with either of them. Let's see how it goes. Again, I like Speedzone's carbon sound. It's got that nice kind of acoustic off the face. Sits nice and square. You do get the new milled face and the curvature of the face, as they've really tried to aerodynamic this club as much as they can, so they can use the word speed and fast a lot, basically. I've got the exact same shaft in both of these clubs. And I've got them both set up at 9.5 degrees. Sorry, 9 degrees actually, 9 degrees. Bit of a block, that one. Post in the comments which one do you think will be faster. It's a classic old to new test. And I do these tests, I think, for people for two reasons. To show that buying clubs is about what you feel as much as anything else. To show you how close they are, and to show you how golf tech is like minuscule pushes of the envelope, and it's not always in a linear forward fashion. It can also get pushed to the side and even back sometimes, and for some people that can be called an improvement on feel, look, sound, and that's not always a linear movement forwards if you think about it. And I also do them hopefully to show you how important you are in this whole conundrum, and that these manufacturers are at the end of the day just trying to sell you product that you need to play, but you're the ultimate product here. Now that's in my mind, that's my ripper turned over, slightly lower spinning, I'm hoping. That was a pretty good shot for me. That's my toe. Does do well sometimes, that one. You can see it's turning that bit more. Done very well. All right, one more, and then we're going to go to F9. Coming back, could come back a little bit more. A good array of my standard shots there. F9. So this is still a very good looking driver, and the big thing I think everyone will say about this driver is obviously the price will come down now because the Speedzone's been announced. So if you can still get this club fit, you know it's going to be as good as anything out there. Now I tested F9 when it came out. There was a lot of buzz about this club, and to be honest with you, I didn't always get the best results of it, certainly on the high toe. Just a little caveat or footnote for you here, this isn't the head I tested. This is a different head. Read into that what you will. So it's the same head for looks, it's the same loft, it's just not the identical head I was hitting. Right, let's see how this one comes out and if it feels any different. Like I say, it looks the same apart from the graphics on top. And to be honest with you, that feels pretty much the same. So if you're buying solely on sound and feel, you could blindfold yourself and you wouldn't, you know, the cheaper one, if it has got cheaper, you can absolutely get it because that feels and sounds the same. It's just got that slightly different cosmetic look. Again, it's that lovely carbon sound. That's two good hits to kick me off. Right there, up there. Now, anyone who's watched my videos a lot recently will show you the distances in a minute. They are changing from the normal 262 because I am doing some speed training. Maybe in the comments down below if you want to see, we've done a video on it already, a bit more of what I'm doing to try and move my club head speed. Let me know and I'll do some more on it. Yeah, absolutely can't feel the difference with these two. That is an arrow ball. It's literally landed on that other ball there. That is so funny. I reckon that landed on the other ball. Right, one more with F9 and we'll look at the numbers. And that is a good batch of shots, that has to be said. I've hit that pretty good on that batch. Let's check these numbers out. So if we look at the numbers, you've got F9 here on the top. It's averaging 270. Very, very good numbers, spinning at 1.8. And then the Speedzone spinning at 1.9, and that's averaging 268. Ball speed 151 to 150, 1 mile an hour ball speed between the two, which is going to be so much down to strike. Peaking height at 33 yards. It's 2 yards, longest hit 271 with Speedzone, which was just a decent hit. Face the path 0, path looks pretty zero-y from what I can see there. It's just, you know, square on, decent hit. My numbers are going up, I'm getting faster. Are those drivers getting faster? You could call last year's faster. 2 yards I would call me, and my tolerance is a strike. I know some of you might want to hold on to that 2 yards, but I would advise you not to. They are pretty much the same. Let's see if they're any different when it comes to hitting fairway. Right, let's start with the Speedzone. I'm going to try and hit this fairway, which is becoming quite popular with the channel because it's water both sides and quite hard to hit. Going to hit my standard, try and hit it kind of as far as I can, but not kill it. Then I'll kill one and then I'll hit like a little fade as well. So I'm going to try and draw a bit of fade and a bit of like crazy power with each club. So fairway finder, stock shot for me. Just try and hit straight to a little bit of draw. I'm fighting my fade. That should be a fairway ball. Oh, that could be a line ball. Get left on bounce. Go on. Get left. Oh, that's got to be 2 foot right. Happy with that. So 272 carry. Great number for me that. It's 10 yards further than my standard 262. Love it. Right, I'm now going to hit a fade. See if I can start it up the left and just ooze it back. Which I've done. Oh, that is the line. Come on. Come on. Get on it. Oh, yeah, that is a line. Yes. 262. Oh, yes. The good old days. Right, I'm now going to hit a bomb ball. Let's go 10-finger bomb. This will probably turn too far left, so I'm going to aim up the right. And I'm just going to bash this as hard as I can hit it. Struck it. Not drawing. That is a world record carry for me. I'm written of water. I'm happy. Get in the water. Wow. That's a 284 carry, total distance 302. My work here is done. I've completed it. Are you watching this, Dan? Have you seen that? F9's turn. I mean, I don't see how F9 beats that because that's me at my ultimate. Those 3 drives, you won't see me hit better 3 drives for my poor standard of golf than that. That's like me done. Right, straight to a little bit of draw stock to start. Might come back, could come back a bit more, but I'll take it. It's very similar to the first one of the original batch. I am getting faster. This is exciting times. So 274, so again, it's the 2 yards further, I think, than Speedzone. And when I say 2 yards further there, I don't mean, oh wow, it is 2 yards further. What I mean is that I can't believe it's consistently staying that 2 yards. Again, it's gonna be me and those millimeters of strike. Right, let's try the fade ball again then. So it's literally an up the left oozer, literally just trying to drop it right in the air. I've overcut that. Be short, hit the bunker. Yes. So that will be shorter, and I did overcut it, again, my delivery. To 254, so it has dropped back. So what's that? Just with me trying to remember, I think that's 8 yards or something shorter, isn't it, than where Speedzone was in the same shot, because it was me, it wasn't the same shot, was it? Right, 10-finger smasher. Can I get a 290 carry? Not this week. Let's give it a go though. Draw a bit. I have hit that hard for me. Get up. No, it's a bit shorter. You can see the stream of the other one over there. Hit that well, just didn't quite turn it. 272. Two very good clubs. You can tinker both of them kind of to the same amount, shaft, weight if you want to. You might have a little bit more stability in Speedzone over the years of playing. It's going to be minuscule how much that extra MOI actually comes out in your game. They're both at decent price points already. F9 is going to come down. It could become one of the best kind of selling second-hand drivers out there, couldn't it? It's a good one. But remember, this isn't the head I tested. It's a different head. And again, post in the comments what that means to you. I know what it means to me. I think the most impressive thing with today's test is me. Oh, speed training.